there, I'm Richard Laubenberg, Clinic Director and owner of Yellow Gazebo Natural Healthcare in Toronto. I'm a registered acupuncturist and former personal trainer. As an acupuncturist, I use exercise with a lot of my patients to help with their healing and prevention of pain as well. So this is stretch routine B, a complement or an addition to stretch routine A, and I really think these stretch routines are fantastic when it comes to learning how to prepare for movement and also as a way to heal and prevent pain. So with no further ado, let's get started. Okay, this first stretch is called the lateral lunge. It's very easy to do. Stand straight, facing forward, step out to the side, and then you're going to basically squat or lunge over one heel. So I'm going to stretch the inner thigh of my right leg by sitting back. Make sure when you do a squat that you sit back, and I'm sitting back over my left leg to stretch that right leg. I'll turn to the side a bit so you can see that I'm really going to sit. I'm going to do the left leg now, sit back and sit over that right leg, and I can really feel that stretch in my left. And I'm only going to hold it for a couple of seconds, up and do the other side, and back and forth. Do it slowly, do it gradually, and only hold for 2 to 3 seconds, but do about 10 on each side. Okay, this stretch is called the drop lunge, and to do this, it's a little bit complicated. What you want to do is stand normally, and then you're going to so we're going to go to the left first. You want to turn your hips a little bit to the right, then take your right foot and place it at a 90-degree angle. So you're going to step behind your left and point your right foot to your left heel so that your feet are at a 90-degree angle. Then you're going to turn your hips back forward and sit back like you're doing a lunge. What this does is it stretches the IT band and the hips of your left leg. So I'll do it this way, and I'll stretch the other leg now. So facing forward, turn hips slightly to the left, step with the left foot so the left toes are pointing towards the right heel, and then turn your hips back facing forward and sit back to feel a nice stretch in the IT band and glutes of the right leg. This stretch takes a bit of practice, but is really great for really stretching the IT band and glutes, getting a lot of blood and oxygen in there. Hold for 2 to 3 seconds on each side. Try to do 10 on each side. Okay, this exercise is called the hip crossover. It's excellent for strengthening your rotational muscles in your core, and also stretching out your hips and everything as well. It's really, really important for rotational movement. So lay on your back with your arms out, your knees bent, and you want to basically just keep your upper body flat and stationary, and you're just going to turn. See, you'll want to move your arm, don't. Just lift your knees up and go to each side. Hold for a couple seconds. Feels really good. Knees to each side and back. As you get stronger, you can progress to lifting your legs a little bit straighter. Adds more weight. And you want to do about 10 on each side, but you'll want to do it all day long. It feels that good. Okay, this next stretch is called the scorpion. And this is an exercise as much as it is a stretch, because it's going to help strengthen as well as lengthen muscles all around your core, okay, in front and back. And as great a name as the scorpion is for an exercise, it is really great for doing all of that. And I would definitely recommend trying this. Don't worry about getting it perfect. I'm not especially flexible, so I can't do it very well, but I can certainly describe it, and it feels great when I do it. So you lay face down on the floor. What I'm gonna do is actually lay face down, and I'm gonna try and aim my right heel to my left hand, believe it or not. And it looks like this. face down, just kind of on my chin. Left heel towards that hand, trying to keep the right arm down and flat the whole time. The hard part is you're going to want to raise the shoulder of the alternate arm, okay? Try to keep that flat. So keeping the right shoulder flat, moving that right heel towards the left hand. I feel a stretch all through my core. It's amazing. And again, left heel to right hand, keeping the left shoulder down. Really good. So give it a few seconds of attempt on each side. 10 times on each side. You're going to feel so much more flexible and really great. Okay, this stretch is called the Sumo squat to stand. It's very easy to do, and it doesn't matter how flexible you are. It'll help build flexibility in your hamstrings, your lower back, your glutes, and maybe even your calves. So you just sort of bend over, your hips a tiny bit wider than shoulder width apart. Sort of step on your hands. You basically want to grip the front part of your feet with your hands. And then you just push your buttocks into the air. Make sure that you're pushing up with your buttocks, sending your buttocks into the air, and you feel a nice stretch in your hamstrings especially, and even in your glutes and lower back. Really a great stretch. Try that about 10 times, holding a few seconds each time. Well, thanks for watching. For more detailed info on how to do these stretches, please pick up Mark Versteegen's book, Core Performance. It's an excellent book. Or you can email me or call me or even come into the clinic, and I'd be happy to go over any of these stretches with you in detail. The email address is info@yellowgazeboclinic.com. The phone number is 416-909-2334. Safe and happy exercising, and have a great day.